I didn't know you can be a heckler. I used to know you can keep quiet and listen. You are joining the Secretary General Edwin Sifuna in heckling. You should not stop heckling. Can you listen? Can you listen? You will speak. Can you listen, Mr. Speaker? Protect me.
Let us, I'm trying to get a point of order.
Correct.
So please let us give him time.
Heckling is their profession, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the point I'm raising, it is out of order to profile individuals and Kenyans that have been nominated based. And talking about minorities and majority, this has been captured. And the cabinet, Mr. Speaker, and the cabinet is yet to be complete. There are PSS to be appointed, there are CSS to be appointed, and government is an entity. Government, Mr. Speaker, is not a cabinet. And therefore, when you look at these national values and principles of good governance, Mr. Speaker, there is a guiding principle for the president to be guided by the Constitution, not to be guided by comments of Senator of Nyamira. Mr. Speaker, I should be grateful that one of his tribesmen, Mheshimiwa Machogu, is the nominee of education, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, he is out of order to try and profile Kenyans. And if he has an issue, he must bring a substantive motion to discuss those individuals as per the standing orders. Mr. Speaker, I thought I did a good handing over when he succeeded me as the chair jailer, but I can see him in camera and maybe still guide him around. I know he's my senior-in-law, but other things he needs to be guided upon. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Kindly conclude, Senator Mugen.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I'm happy that you have, by your ruling, you have made the conclusion that there is no substantive point of order that was raised by my friend Cheragay, Senator Cheragay. So, Mr. Speaker, not to belabor that point, Mr. Speaker, let us build a country that values all the 42 ethnic groups, Mr. Speaker. That's the only time we'll be able to walk the talk when we say that we want to give equal opportunities to all Kenyans. So I'm urging His Excellency the President, because he has still time, let him go back and reconsider the issues that have been raised by people like Senator of Tana River, Senator Mugatana, and have a cabinet that represents all the 42 minorities of this country. That's the only time, Mr. Speaker, we will all have a sense of belonging and a sense of acceptance as Kenyans. Mr. Speaker, the next point I wanted to speak, Mr. Speaker, is when we say, Mr. Speaker, when we say that we want to respect the independence of the judiciary, Mr. Speaker, let that include the culture of us respecting decisions emanating from our courts of law. Mr. Speaker, not one, not twice, the High Court has ruled that the position of cabinet administrative secretaries is illegal, is unconstitutional, and it has no space in our Constitution. Mr. Speaker, we know that if you read the Constitution from Article 152 all through to 155, Mr. Speaker, we know the positions that create the cabinet. 152, Mr. Speaker, as the President, as the Deputy President,